Hey up folks, Dean here again from Dean's Beer Reviews up in icy Richmond, North Yorkshire. I don't think I've said that before, that's where I am by the way, Richmond, North Yorkshire, England. It's 15th of December, so it's getting close to Christmas. We've got the house nicely decorated, so I thought we'd have the tree in the background there this time. We're reviewing, funnily enough, another Belgian one, like 99% of them are Belgian. Beer today. It's even got a picture of a monk on the front that looks slightly like Father Christmas, although you won't be able to make it out from the picture, so there's no point me even showing you. Not with this camera anyway. It's from the Bavik brewery in Belgium, and the beer brand that they make is called Petrus. And this is their Gouden Tripel, which means golden triple. And it's obviously in the style of an ABV triple. You know, it's triple fermented, it's got yeast in the bottom, it's a blonde beer. And it's quite strong as well, although it's actually not that strong for a triple. They're usually sort of between 8 and 9.5% volume. This is 7.5. I've had it out of the fridge for a while, so it's probably about 9 or 10 degrees. It recommends between 8 and 12 degrees C. So yeah, it says on the back here, I'm expecting high things on this, because it says on the back, find the English, blah, 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 the ultimate proof of the master brewer's craftsmanship. And on the front, it says in small letters, the key to heaven. So we shall see. Yeah. Let's get it cracked open. And glass of choice today is one of my Trappist glasses. It's the Westmalle Trappist chalice. There you go. Fantastic glass. Very ornamental. Very rarely use this one. Whoa. Smoke City. I don't know if you can actually make that out of the light. Probably not. Wife's shaking her head. No. It's gone now anyway, but there's a load of smoke just came flying out of there. You're probably not going to be able to make up the bottle cap either, but I'll give it a shot. Petrus. No. Right, okay. Right. Petrus Gouden Tripel. Let's see what their triple's like. Ooh, smells quite nice. It smells like a burnt hoppy sort of smell. It's quite strange. Right. Let's pour this shiaz. Right.
Never say that again.
Never say that again, right, okay. God, it's almost like a lager colour that. Wow, it's very blonde. And I'll tell you what, it's got quite a fizzy head as well. So, I don't know if that's going to stick around for very long. Right, leave it there. Wow. I can't understand why my wife's laughing so much. She's only watching MasterChef. Oh, she's watching it with the subtitles. God, that looks quite strange actually. Never mind. Back to the beer review. Yeah, as you can see, it's very blonde. Very, very blonde. It looks like a lager. It's got a head like a lager. I'm just hoping it doesn't taste like a lager. Not that there's anything wrong with a good lager, but this is a triple Abbey style ale. So, right. That's all I can say about the colour really. In fact, it's a very sort of, I've never used this to describe a beer before, but it's a urine sort of colour. I hope that doesn't put you off. But it's very, very straw yellow. Yeah, it looks like a lager. That head is dissipating very, very quickly. Oh dear. I've got a little finger's worth just left. And that was a decent enough pour to get one. I'll tell you what, there's a bit of sediment left in there. I'm just going to wang that in. No, no difference. Never mind. So, the structure of the beer is pretty rubbish, to be honest with you. But there's lots of bubbles, and it's very yellow. Let's have a smell. Yep, it smells typical blonde beer sort of smell. It's not very fruity, it's predominantly hoppy. Other than that, there's not much of a smell to it, to be honest. So, a rocky start, but let's see how it tastes. Cheers. Actually tastes quite nice. It's very, very gassy. It's got a very, very light mouthfeel to it. You get the warming alcohol. After the sort of second sip, you get a bitterness on your tongue, which is the hops, because it's very, very hoppy. Not overpoweringly so, because I don't like very, very hoppy beers, but it is quite hoppy. And also you get a sweetness as well. coating your tongue. It's like a sweet hoppiness. Taste-wise, it's okay. It's nice. It's not spectacular. It's not, you know, Trappist standard or anything like that. But let me give it another one. We always get something different on the third, rather. Well, it's definitely a golden triple. Yeah, it's almost coppery in the taste. It's to be honest, it's quite a bog standard tasting blonde beer. It's nice. Don't get me wrong. It's not a detestable beer in the slightest. It's just not very spectacular. To say it's been re-fermented in the bottle, I suppose if Stella Artois did a bottle conditioned ale, it's probably what it would taste like, to be fair. So it's nice, it's refreshing. Could have been a bit colder actually. It would have been nice a bit colder. The head, it doesn't last for very long. There's no lacing really. The structure of it is very, very light and very, very, very carbonated. The texture, the sort of structure of a soft drink really, or like I say, a lager. But to be honest, I've had lagers that have had better heads than this. I'll give it another taste, see if we can get anything else from it, because to be honest, I'm struggling because there's not a great deal to say about it. I'll give it another one. Cheers. Yeah, pleasant enough. It's light, slightly fruity, quite hoppy in the bitterness, and it's thirst quenching. I'll give it that. It's very thirst quenching. 7.5% strength. I would say, yeah, it's not masked. It's not overpowering either. It's just about right for the strength. Does what it says on the tin. Yeah. So Petrus Gouden Tripel. Not a stunner. Definitely not the key to heaven. But it's all right. Cheers.